Good evening and welcome to the January 30th, 2025 meeting of the Board of Public Works and Safety for the City of Richmond, Indiana. All members and legal counsel are present. First on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from January 23rd, 2025.
There are no questions or corrections. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for January 23rd, 2025 as presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from January 23rd, 2025 as presented. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Next are claims for payment in the amount of $109,814.75.
I'll make a motion to approve claims for payment for $109,814.75.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the claims for payment as presented. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Next is payroll claims for payment in the amount of $134,179.19.
I'll make a motion to approve payroll claims for payment in the amount of $134,179.19.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve payroll claims for payment as presented. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And next, we have payroll claims for payment for payments for pension in the amount of $254,878.47.
And I'll make a motion to approve payroll claims for payment for pension in the amount of $254,878.47.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve payroll claims for payment for pension as presented. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Next, our request, and we have a new handicap sign request for 1131 Sheridan Street. To speak on this is Assistant Deputy Chief Adam Blanton.
Good evening. We have a new handicap request for 1131 Sheridan Street by a Miss Christina Kaplinger. She does not have any off-site parking. Our Police and Communities Together has been through and approved this application.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the new handicap sign for 1131 Sheridan Street as presented. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next are handicap signs for renewals for 207 South 11th Street and 720 South 12th Street.
And I'll make a motion to approve the handicap sign renewal requests at 207 South 11th Street and 720 South 12th Street.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the handicap sign renewals as presented. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next are contracts. Contract number 16-2025 for Alexander Caravalis.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Richmond Fire Department asks Public Board of Works and Safety to approve the following contract 16-2025 for Alexander Caravalis. The probationary firefighter, Richmond Fire Department acknowledges and agrees to obtain a paramedic certification within 5 years. This is our standard contract for when they hire. They become a paramedic within 5 years, and if they leave, and once they receive their paramedic within 5 years, if they leave the department for any reason, they have to pay back at a scheduled rate, the fee.
Question for information. When you had, it says you're hiring a firefighter. Are you really hiring a firefighter, or are you wanting to hire a paramedic? What are?
Well, because of the requirement in the Richmond Fire Department as it stands today, every firefighter that's hired will become a paramedic within 5 years.
Oh, really?
So they also will be firefighters also, but also they will be paramedics. And we pay for them to go to paramedic school.
So depending on how the contract's written, what if they don't become a paramedic in 5 years?
And if they do it, if they don't pass the class, they get a 2-year extension. If they don't make that 2-year extension, then they are terminated.
So on a probationary firefighter, how long before they become a firefighter?
They get 1 year of probation through the state of Indiana PERF system. They have to be firefighter 1, 2, driver operator, hazmat awareness, and an EMT within their first year.
First year.
And then after that, they get 4 years, which medic class takes about 11 months.
So do we give them time off to get their paramedic, or do they have to do that after hours? How
They
does that work?
get to go to, because we pay for it, so when they go to class, we pay them, they're in class overtime, and they're backfilled, the overtime's backfilled as when they're in class.
Okay.
So,
All right, thank you. I move for approval.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to approve contract number 16, 2025, Alexander Caravalis, as presented by Chief Kinder. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thanks.
Next on the agenda is contract number 17, 2025, to Wetzel Ford. Once again, Chief Kinder.
Richmond Fire Department asks the Board of Public Works and Safety approve the following contract, 17-2025, to Wessel Ford to furnish two red 2025 Chevy Silverado crew cab Z71 standard equipment and protection package, both with GM black work-style flat-side platform steps for the city of Richmond, a cost of $97,436. The other vendors we contacted was $104,000 for Kelly Chevrolet out of Fort Wayne and $113,131.20 out of All American Chevrolet in Muncie.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve contract number 17, 2025, to Wetzel Ford, as presented by Chief Kinder. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next on the agenda is contract number 18, 2025, to Safety Systems. Speaking on this will be Assistant Chief Blanton.
The Richmond Police Department is seeking to retain the contractor Safety Systems LLC to furnish and install emergency lighting, cage partitions, consoles, siren systems, and accessories related for the purchase of our 8 new police cruisers to our fleet. This amount is not to exceed $50,997.66. The Safety Systems does hold the state QPA bid.
And I'd make a motion to approve contract number 18-2025 with Safety Systems in an amount not to exceed $50,997.66.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve contract number 18, 2025, to Safety Systems, as presented by Assistant Chief Blanton. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next on the agenda is contract number 19, 2025, to Safety Systems, and once again, Assistant Chief Blanton.
Contract number 19, 2025 is also to Safety Systems LLC. This is actually paid out of a different GL line item. This will be for the city to retain the contractor to install a canine kennel, fan cooling device, a door pop, and a heating and cooling warning detection system and accessories for the purchase of one of those 8 fleet vehicles, which will be turned into a police canine vehicle. This amount is not to exceed $6,424.13.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve contract number 19, 2025, to Safety Systems, as presented by Assistant Chief Blanton. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next on the agenda is contract number 22, 2025, to Wallace Heating and Air. Once again, Chief Kinder.
The Richmond Fire Department asks the Board of Public Works to approve contract 22, 2025 for Wallace Heating and Air to provide necessary on-call maintenance for the heating, air conditioning systems at stations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the Izzy David Edelman Police and Fire Training Fitness Center. The Richmond Fire Department, an amount not to exceed $7,763. Other bidders, we could not get Bader Mechanical reply, and Dick Hill's Son declined to bid.
I'll make a motion to approve contract number 22-2025 with Wallace Heating and Air in an amount not to exceed $7,763 as presented by Chief Kinder.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve contract number 22, 2025, to Wallace Heating and Air, as presented by Chief Kinder. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next on the agenda are miscellaneous items and an establishment of a new hiring list. Alexander Ty Caravalis.
The Richmond Fire Department wishes to share approved the list of candidates for the 2025 application process. This list is effective for January 1st, 2025 until exhausted. 1, Alexander Caravalis from Richmond, Indiana. He's already hired, started, and in training in class right now.
Guess we better approve him then.
Yeah.
Move for approval.
Second.
Thank you.
We have a motion and a second to establishment of a new hiring list for Alexander Caravalis. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Anything else the board would like to discuss tonight? All right, well, we are adjourned. Thank you.
You are watching Whitewater Government Television, WGTV, Channel 11, part of the Whitewater Community Television